There are only 3 decisions that we make every day. If you understand these 3 decisions, you can have complete mastery over yourself and your goals, and you can reach the biggest success in your life. Let me share these 3 decisions with you. The first decision that we make is our time. The question that we should be asking ourselves is, what is the best use of my time right now? Some people have more time than others in regards to years, but we all have the same time every month, every week, and every day. We all know that we must control our time and we must stay focused on our task. Ask yourself, what is the best use of my time right now? If you're doing something that's prohibiting you from reaching your overarching biggest goal, then you need to stop right now. You need to change your habits. You need to change the way you think and use your time more constructively. Your time is your most important asset, and if you don't use it, you lose it. Let's say you have to make a really big decision, and on Saturday you have a big cookout. There's a big barbecue, and 50 people are showing up, and you know you gotta be there. Now, you know that when you go there, there's a lot of people that stand around, they gossip, they drink beers, some people have a good time, and at the end of the day, they start dancing. These affairs could last 8, 10, maybe even 12 hours if they party all night. You know that it first sounds like a barbecue, but it turns into a party that ends up wasting everyone's time, and you know that you can become more effective if you avoid that party or barbecue. Let's say, for instance, you skip that barbecue and you decide to read books. You decide to invest in your business. You decide to knock on doors and sell your brownies and do whatever it takes to build up your empire. You know that the reward is there in doing it, but you need the discipline and you need to manage your time. You get to control how you use your time. Are you going to go to the cookout, or are you going to focus on your biggest dreams? You use your time most effectively if you want to reach your highest goals. The second decision that we have to make is, what do we do with our money? Remember, there's only 5 things that you can do every day with your money: earn, spend, save, invest, and give. And whether you like to admit it or not, we all consciously or unconsciously think about what we're going to do with our money. And the way we feel and think and act towards our money will determine where our money actually goes. Let's say, for instance, you had a casual day at the restaurant. You took your family out and the bill came to $100. Now, you know your server gave exemplary service. She went the extra mile and she got you everything you needed. And you saw on the receipt that it was 20% suggested tip. What do? You get to decide how much you want to tip her. Let's say you decide to leave her a very lousy tip, $5 or 5%, which is a quarter of what she expected for serving your table. Now, what this will do to her internally when she sees this tip is to really lose motivation. She's not going to feel like she's adequate enough, and she's going to second guess herself. This can affect her performance for the rest of the next 4 hours in which she has to close the restaurant. Alternatively, let's say you decide to be the good guy and you gave her a $30 tip, but you also write a thank you card and you give it to the woman, leaving a smile on her face. You return to the restaurant 3 months later and you see her dressed as the assistant manager, second in charge. You ask her, what's going on? I see you got promoted. And she says to you, you know what? Getting your card changed my life. That tip also helped as well. And I decided that I'm going to do the best I can to serve at the highest level just because of what you did on my first day on the job. Now that's how far your money can go if you decide to use it wisely. The third decision that we have to make every day is, what do we do with our energy? Now, we all have different energy levels. Some people are very energetic and bouncy, and some people are very slow. But you have to decide how you want to use your energy. If you're someone who likes to be reserved, calm, then you can choose how to use your energy in a certain way. Perhaps you like serenity and you want a moment of peace, so you walk around the garden or you take a nap. Or for instance, you're high energy and you want to go to an amusement park and you want to do really big things outside. You get to decide how you use your energy and where your energy is going. When you go about a task, you can ask yourself, how much energy do I really want to put in this project? You can give a lot of energy or you can give a little bit less. It depends on what you're trying to do. Obviously, if you're used to dressing up and you know exactly how your wardrobe works, you're not going to give it all the energy you can. But for instance, if you were deciding to figure out what your wardrobe is, then you gotta really give all the energy you potentially can to really get it right and match up the way you want your outfits to be. One thing we can control is our effort. We can decide how much effort we have to give to a certain project, or even to a certain person, or even to ourselves, and how much we have to reflect and think during the day. Effort can be controlled, and energy must be managed if you want to have the most effective day. Remember that we all have different energy levels at certain times as well. Some people are really energized in the morning. I know people that wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, ready to go, ready to exercise, ready to take on the world. Conversely, I know there's a lot of people who get energized at midnight and they can work all night and stay focused. You decide when your energy is best suited for you. Let's say, for instance, you had a high-level project that you really wanted to get done on the weekend. You know Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is going to require all of you, so instead of giving it your all the whole entire week, you're going to slow down a bit in the middle of the week. So let's say, for instance, on Monday and Tuesday, you give it your all, you give it everything you have, but on Wednesday and Thursday, you slow down and you do low-level activities so you can reserve yourself up, so you can build up your energy so that by the time Friday, Saturday, and Sunday come, you can take on the project with so much energy because you saved it for the weekend. If you can control your energy properly, you're going to be more energized. You're going to avoid burnout, frustrations, anxiety, and any kind of negative feeling that you might have about yourself. Control your energy and you will control your time and your life. These are the 3 decisions that you have to make every day. What are you going to do with your time, your money, and your energy? If you control these 3 decisions, you will become a far more successful person and you will reach all of your goals. Now that you learned about the 3 decisions that you have to make every day, make a decision to smash the like button, to subscribe to my channel, because I have so much more on personal development and professional enhancement. Be sure to follow up, reach out, and let me know if you want me to cover anything I haven't already. I will be glad to serve you.